I do not at all understand the mystery of grace, only that it meets us where we are but does not leave us where it found us. Most of me was glad when my mother died. She was a handful, but not in a cute, festive way. More in a life-threatening way, that had caused me a long time ago to give up all hope of ever feeling good about having had her as a mother. The opposite of faith is not doubt, it is certainty. It is madness. You can't tell you have created God in your own image when it turns out that he or she hates all the same people you do. Hope begins in the dark, the stubborn hope that if you just show up and try to do the right thing, the dawn will come. You wait and watch and work. You don't give up. There is nothing as sweet as a comeback, when you are down and out, about to lose, and out of time. Your problem is how you are going to spend this one odd and precious life you have been issued. Whether you're going to spend it trying to look good and creating the illusion that you have power over people and circumstances, or whether you are going to taste it, enjoy it and find out the truth about who you are. Your experiences will be yours alone. But truth and best friendship will rarely if ever disappoint you. My coming to faith did not start with a leap but rather a series of staggers from what seemed like one safe place to another. Like lily pads, round and green, these places summoned and then held me up while I grew. Each prepared me for the next leaf on which I would land, and in this way I moved across the swamp of doubt and fear. Pay attention to the beauty surrounding you. I am going to try to pay attention to the spring. I am going to look around at all the flowers, and look up at the hectic trees. I am going to close my eyes and listen. You can safely assume that you've created God in your own image when it turns out that God hates all the same people you do. Mother's Day celebrates a huge lie about the value of women, that mothers are superior beings, that they have done more with their lives and chosen a more difficult path. Perfectionism is the voice of the oppressor. Age has given me the gift of me. It just gave me what I was always longing for, which was to get to be the woman I've already dreamed of being. Which is somebody who can't rest and do hard work and be a really constant companion, a constant, tender-hearted wife to myself. If you don't die of thirst, there are blessings in the desert. You can be pulled into limitlessness, which we all yearn for, or you can do the beauty of minutiae, the scrimshaw of tiny and precise. The sky is your ocean, and the crystal silence will uplift you like great gospel music, or Neil Young. The reason I never give up hope is because everything is so basically hopeless. The worst part about celebrating another birthday is the shock that you're only as well as you are. Nothing heals us like letting people know our scariest parts. When people listen to you cry and lament, and look at you with love, it's like they are holding the baby of you. Every woman's path is difficult, and many mothers were as equipped to raise children as wire monkey mothers. I say that without judgment. That is, sadly, true. An unhealthy mother's love is withering. I don't want something special. I want something beautifully plain. I go to church every Sunday, which is like going to the gas station once a week and really filling up. I loved every second of Catholic Church. I loved the sickly sweet rotting pomegranate smells of the incense. I loved the overwrought altar, the burnt bath of holy water, the votive candles. I loved that there was a poor box, the Stations of the Cross rendered in stained glass on the windows. I'm much calmer as I get older, but I'm still just as capable of getting that strung out, stressed out feeling of mental and spiritual unwellness. I woke up full of hate and fear the day before the most recent peace march in San Francisco. This was disappointing. I'd hoped to wake up feeling somewhere between Virginia Woolf and wavy gravy. Life is really pretty tricky, and there's a lot of loss. And the longer you stay alive, the more people you lose whom you actually couldn't live without. All parents are an embarrassment to their kids. Often, grandparents are the relief. Kids don't have to resist you. I've known for years that resentments don't hurt the person we resent, but they do hurt us. The earth is rocky and full of roots. It's clay, and it seems doomed and polluted. But you dig little holes for the ugly shriveled bulbs, throw in a handful of poppy seeds, and cover it all over, and you know you'll never see it again. It's death and clay and shrivel, and your hands are nicked from the rocks, your nails black with soil.